Learn, speak, grow.
From English Companion.
Hey everyone! Welcome back to the English Companion. I'm Olivia, and today, we've got a fun one for you.
Yeah. Hi guys, I'm Jarnathan, and today we're going to talk about weekends. Yeah, like how to talk about your weekend in English.
Oh, I love weekends. You know, that magical time when you finally can relax, maybe binge some shows, eat too much pizza, or, clean the house.
Yeah, the fun stuff, or the, chores stuff. So, today we're going to give you phrases, tips, and, small tricks to chat about your weekend like a pro.
Absolutely. But before we start, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to English Companion. We've got lots of fun episodes coming for you.
Okay, so, Olivia, how was your weekend?
Oh, it was pretty good. You know, I went to the park, had a picnic, and I tried roller skating again. Yeah, it didn't go very well.
Uh-oh, roller skating can be tricky, right? Did you fall?
Oh yeah, a couple of times. You know, Graceful is not my middle name. But hey, it was fun. And I met some friends there, so we just chilled and talked.
That's awesome. So basically, when you tell someone about your weekend, you can say stuff like, I hung out with friends, or I went to the park, or even, I tried something new. Simple phrases. Easy.
Exactly. It's okay to add little details, like how you felt. For example, I felt really relaxed, or it was exciting. Those little words make your story more interesting.
Yeah, and if you did something unexpected, you can say, guess what I did. That's a great hook.
Oh, I like that. Okay, so weekend vibes. Mine was chill. What about you, Jarnathan?
Well, mine was kind of busy. You know, I went grocery shopping, cleaned my apartment, but, I also tried cooking a new recipe, so that was fun.
Ooh, cooking. What did you make?
I tried making a homemade pizza. Yeah, it was a little messy, but tasty.
That sounds amazing. When you talk about your weekend, food is always a great topic. People love hearing about it.
Absolutely. And if something funny happens, don't forget to add humor. Like, I burned the pizza, but it still tasted good.
Yes, that's perfect. Humor makes your conversation so natural. And, you know, English learners, don't stress about grammar here. Just focus on telling the story.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about small things you can say at the start of a conversation. Like, hey, how was your weekend? Or, what did you do over the weekend?
Exactly. And then you can answer with, it was great, I went to the beach. Or, not bad, I stayed home and watched a movie. Or even, oh, it was interesting, I tried cooking something new. Casual words make it easy to chat with friends.
Right. And if you want to make it more detailed, you can use phrases like, I spent time, I went to, I tried, I watched, and so on.
Oh, and don't forget small reactions to show interest, like, oh, wow, really? No way. Or, that's amazing. It keeps the conversation alive.
Yeah, and sometimes you can add a little commentary, like, it was so relaxing, you know? Or, I didn't expect that. Those tiny phrases help your English sound natural.
Absolutely. And hey guys, if you're enjoying this, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And subscribe to English Companion if you haven't yet. We really appreciate it.
Okay, so maybe now we can chat about weekend plans too. Like, I'm thinking of, or I might, or even, I hope to.
Yes, that's great. It's perfect for casual chats before the weekend. And, people love talking about plans because it's exciting and hopeful.
Yeah, and sometimes it's funny when plans go wrong. Like, I wanted to go hiking, but it rained. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time. You know, weekend plans never go exactly as planned.
Exactly. Okay, so now we're getting into, uh, different types of weekend activities, like relaxing at home, going out, meeting friends, maybe even doing something unexpected.
Yes, and we'll give examples for all of them, so you can use these in real conversations.
Okay, so, Olivia, let's dive into some more weekend activities. You know, things people usually do, like watching movies, going shopping, or even just chilling at home.
Yeah, my favorite is definitely just relaxing at home. Sometimes I watch a series or listen to music, and I eat way too many snacks. You know how it is.
Oh yeah, snacks are essential. You know, when I say I binged a show, it's like a badge of honor.
Totally. And if you want to tell someone about it, you can say, I spent the weekend watching a new series, or I caught up on my favorite show. Uh-oh, like when I finished a whole season in one day.
Wow, that's impressive. And maybe a little scary. Sometimes people go out for adventures, like hiking, biking, or exploring a new place.
Exactly. And when you talk about that, you can use phrases like, I went to, I explored, I discovered, or even, it was so beautiful. Add a little excitement.
Yeah, and it's always fun to react to stories, like, no way, or that's incredible. It makes the conversation more lively.
Oh, and don't forget to mention people you met or hung out with. For example, I went with my friends, or I met some new people. Social connections make your story more interesting.
Absolutely. Okay, speaking of social stuff, sometimes weekends are perfect for trying new things, like cooking, painting, or even trying a new sport.
Oh, yes, that's great. You can say things like, I tried, it was my first time, or even, I learned how to. That's a fun way to share your weekend.
Yeah, and it's okay to include mistakes or funny moments, like, I tried surfing and fell a lot. Uh-oh.
That makes it more human, right? People love stories with a little humor. You know, you don't have to be perfect.
Exactly. And sometimes you can talk about quiet weekends too, like reading a book, meditating, or just sleeping a lot. Yeah, that's a weekend too.
Oh, yes. And you can say, I spent time relaxing, or I had a quiet weekend. Simple phrases work perfectly.
Uh-huh. And if someone asks you, how was your weekend? It's cool to mix simple and exciting phrases. Like, it was great. I went to the park, met friends, and tried cooking. Uh-oh, almost burned the pizza.
Perfect. And don't be afraid to use emotions, like, I was so happy. I felt relaxed, or even, I was really surprised. Those words make your story more engaging.
Yeah, and let's not forget about little expressions to keep the conversation flowing. Like, oh, really? Wow. No way. Or even, you know what happened next? It's fun.
Yeah, and hey guys, remember, you can pause and practice these phrases at home. Maybe even tell your friends about your weekend using these expressions. It's a perfect way to improve your English.
Exactly. And if you want to sound natural, add words like, well, so, oh, or yeah at the start. For example, well, I went hiking. Oh, I tried a new recipe. Or, yeah, I watched a great movie.
That's right. And don't forget little pauses and laughs. You know, it makes you sound like a real person, not just reading a script.
Absolutely. And, Olivia, should we talk a bit about weekend routines too? Like small habits we do every weekend?
Oh, yes, that's fun. Like, I always make coffee in the morning, or I go for a walk every Saturday. Routines are easy to talk about and help practice English.
You can mix routines with special activities. Like, I usually relax, but yesterday I went out with friends. That's perfect for natural conversations.
Small details make it interesting, like, I drank a huge latte, or we laughed a lot. Simple words, but they bring life to your story.
Yeah, and sometimes you can even add little surprises. Like, I didn't expect it, but my friend showed up. Surprises are fun to share.
Totally. Okay, so guys, we've talked about past weekends, plans, routines, and shared lots of phrases. Next, we'll give even more examples and tips to sound super natural. Okay, so continuing from our routines, sometimes weekends are perfect for hobbies, like drawing, playing music, or even gaming. Hobbies are great to talk about in English.
Yeah, and when you share hobbies, you can say these phrases. I spent time, or I practiced, or I played. Simple phrases that sound natural.
Exactly. You can add a little emotion too, like, I had so much fun. It was relaxing, or even, I couldn't stop playing. Uh-oh, that's a classic.
Totally. Talking about hobbies can lead to new conversations. Like, oh, I play guitar too. Or, wow, I love painting. It's a great way to connect with people.
Yes, and here's a tip for English learners. Don't worry if you make mistakes. You know, the goal is to communicate, not be perfect. Mistakes make stories more human.
Yeah, and it's fun to add little funny moments. Like, I tried painting, and my cat walked across the canvas. People love stories like that.
Oh, yes, you can also talk about relaxing weekends, like I stayed in bed, I watched TV, or I listened to music all day. Those are perfectly fine too.
Absolutely. And if you want to be more natural, you can use small words like, well, so, oh, or yeah. Like, well, I stayed home. Or, oh, I watched a new movie.
Also, reactions are super important, like, really? No way! Or, that's amazing! It makes the conversation lively.
If you're sharing your weekend with a friend, it's great to ask questions too. Like, what about you? Or, how was your weekend? Those little phrases keep the chat going.
Sometimes you can even make comparisons, like, this weekend was better than last weekend, or I had more fun than I expected. Comparisons make your English sound fluent.
Totally. Talking about your feelings helps too. For example, I felt relaxed. I felt excited. Or even, I was surprised by how fun it was. Feelings make your story real.
And guys, don't forget little expressions to show you're listening, like, wow, really? Or, no way. Or even, that's cool. They make conversations more natural.
You can mix all these tips, past weekends, hobbies, routines, feelings, and reactions. That's how real conversations sound.
Well, listeners, if you're enjoying this podcast, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe to English Companion, and share it with friends. It really helps us a lot.
Yeah, and leave a comment if you try talking about your weekend using our tips. You know, tell us your stories. We'd love to hear them.
Exactly. Also, you can even practice with friends or family. Just ask, hey, how was your weekend? And use the phrases we shared today.
Mm-hmm. If you want, You can even mix small, funny moments, hobbies, or surprises, like, I tried baking cookies, and I burned half of them. Uh-oh, classic weekend story.
Totally. And remember, you don't have to do something amazing every weekend. Just relaxing, watching, or chilling is perfectly fine. Weekends are about fun and rest. And before we end, we have a little challenge for you, our listeners. Try telling your friend about your weekend using at least 3 tips from today's episode. Maybe add a funny or surprising moment, too.
Yes, and leave a comment below telling us your weekend story. We'd love to read them and maybe share some in the next episode.
And don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe, and join our English Companion family. We love having you here.
Okay, so next time, we'll talk about how to discuss weekend plans in more detail. The "what are you doing next weekend" type of conversation.
Exactly. So stay tuned for the next episode, and remember, just have fun with your English. Mistakes are welcome, laughter is welcome, and your stories are welcome.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us today, everyone. See you next time.
Bye, guys! And don't forget to tell us about your weekend in the comments.
Bye.